Good morning, Internet. A couple things to talk to you about today. One is continue to go to the links. There was a guy I linked last time. I'll link to him again. Don't remember his name. Just click the link. He is a skilled teacher, a skilled teacher. Let's say that. I am a moderately skilled student. So if you're looking for a teacher and you find a student, you're going to be annoyed. Move on. There are great teachers everywhere. But as a student, my purpose is to level up. And because I'm doing drills as if I were on the high school football team and the coach is making me step through those tires, it's like, why should I practice placing my feet down when I'm running? Like, well, that high step saves you from being tackled. So the tires, you drill because that skill, having it real fast and easy, makes you unstoppable. So I'm doing scales. I want to play, and instead I'm working. So half an hour a day, I've been committed to practicing and trying to raise my level. So naming notes. Triads with Daniel Seraph. I'm naming the notes and getting familiar with the chords that go with the entire key of C. C, no sharps, no flats. That's what I've been focusing on. I don't need to learn all the keys. I need to learn one key. The strange thing is, when I know C, I move everything up. And all of a sudden I know C sharp, or I know D. The key of D is the key of C. Moved up too. So I'm learning this stuff and I'm putting it in my toolkit, but it's like watching a tree grow. You're like, what the heck? Grow. Why don't you just get better? So today I'm naming notes for a month. I'm going to name notes and I'm getting a little better, but it's brutal. So it's a 5-minute exercise. Name the notes. The C, the D minor, the E minor, F, the G, the A minor. Be diminished. Diminished. Who plays it diminished? Well, I'm going to have that in my toolkit. Yeah, whatever. Diminished. It's new to me. Naming notes and now intervals. A minor second. Who would ever play a minor second? Well, anybody who plays the Pink Panther theme song. And now I found out it's in like C minor, I think. I think it resolves on the C or C sharp minor. I wanted to play everything in the key of C, but it's not working out. So Rudolph. No, Rudolph, a major second. So the growth that's happening to me because I'm doing exercises. The exercises build an understanding. And then one of the guys that I watched talked about hearing the song and then being able to play it. So I'm practicing intervals, and I'm also practicing with a song in mind. So Rudolph. You want to be able to hear a song and then play it. What's the next one? Lullaby. A major, a minor third. So being able to play simple songs that I kind of know how they are, understanding some kind of major, minor, third, so intervals, naming notes, that's where I'm at. Major third, Oh When the Saints. So this was a minor third. Here's a minor second, Pink Panther. Rudolph, major second, minor third. Lullaby. Brahms, a huge classical composer. Who wrote Here Comes the Bride? Wagner. We're going to do Here Comes the Bride when we want to learn a perfect fourth. Here comes the bride. So, dun dun, memorizing these intervals. Okay, so I'm on major third. Oh, when the saints. Oops. So, hearing songs and being able to pick them out. Here Comes the Bride, a perfect fourth. So I'm on the third. Did a minor second, major second. Rudolph, Pink Panther. Rudolph. Lullaby. Major third, perfect fourth. A perfect fourth. Wagner. Huge composer. Huge. A tritone, which is a very odd perfect fourth, between a perfect fourth and a perfect fifth, is this odd, which is the Simpsons song and YYZ by Rush. Tritone. If you go to earmaster.com, it'll just show you reams of songs that fit with different intervals so you can start getting a feel. I wrote a list so that I have the interval and then a song that I know, and Earmaster has a list of songs that you will probably know that use these different intervals. That's what I'm doing. So I'm doing scales. It is actually, I am leveling up, but it's a slow process. I'm a little bit of a sloppy player, but I kind of like it. So my precision is going to be a problem that I'm going to have to deal with at some point. I just watched Tuttle, the woman who's a bluegrass picker, and just awesome. So picking skills and playing the notes rather than strumming chords. I'm a strummer. I played the other night, and I have one song where I pick. That song gets people's attention and got more praise. I didn't get a lot of praise. Who cares? I'm not a superstar. I'm not super confident. I'm trying to build. But I noticed that picking, anything that sounds a little more staccato or different, strumming is in some way rudimentary. So it doesn't capture people, and in some way you want to hook them. A hook in a pop song. So all that's what I'm working on. Naming notes, naming the triads, naming the notes, working on the chords in the key of C, working on intervals is where I'm going to be for a while. But I tell you, I was going to do one more thing. The C-A-G-E, that shape. As I was trying to think of how to memorize. That's the stretchy interval, where I have to use my pinky. Well, today I heard silver bells. And that little half-step move. So it's in the key of C. So these things that I can, if I hear a song and can play it, well, that's magical. That's where the tools actually are in your tool bag. So and I didn't know the C, A, G, E would be helpful, but I'm looking for anything that I can grab hold of. And when it's all of a sudden you get that light bulb and you're like, oh, I want to be able to find that C, A, G, E everywhere. So that's part of memorizing, knowing where our notes are instantly without like doing my timetables like a third grader where you really have to think or something. You know, I want these things to be in my tool bag. So that We Three Kings, or no, the God Bless You, Merry Gentlemen. That is super fun to play. Key of C, I'm just trying to find key of C things. So I just extended it another 5 minutes. Here's a long video. Keep practicing. That's what I'm going to do every day. I'm going to work on my songs as well.